Okay, let's begin. All right, so today is the second last lesson for the holiday lesson series. Next week will be the last lesson for the year. So after next week, please don't turn up online for lessons. There are no more lessons for the year. We are going to have a break until Christmas and then New Year. We will begin lesson 1 again next year. All right, in the first working day of next year. Okay, so for today, what are we going to have a look at? The concentration for today would be using answering techniques to answer to personal response questions. Okay, and personal response questions are actually the hardest ones because normally they are the last question you will find in your open-ended comprehension. Okay, and they are so difficult because they ask you for what you think, okay, about whatever story that you read. So it asks you for your own opinions. That's why it's called personal response. You are writing your own thoughts, also known as your own response to the story. So those are personal response questions. All right, we're going to explore that. And they range from asking you things like, oh, after you've read the story, do you think what Zoe did in the story was correct or wrong, that kind of thing? Or do you think that Clarice could have handled the situation better and stuff like that? So you have to give your own opinions. There's no such thing as, only one right answer or whatever. There are probably a few right answers to that, but you have to be able to explain why you think Zoe did the correct thing or why you think Zoe did the wrong thing in the story that you read, that kind of thing. So that's why it's called personal response. Okay, so that's our main focus. But of course, we do have other exercises in store as well, just to get a bit of standard practice in. Let me just double confirm and double check who's actually done the work online on the website. Let's have a look. So I have Clarice, Franson, Grace, and Zoe who have done their work online. That's fantastic. I don't have Jing Yang, so I might get Jing Yang to give me his answer later, okay, for the questions. Let's have a look at the first one, grammar close. So like what I said, all right, it's the second last lesson for the holidays. Next week, last lesson. Okay, first one, grammar close. So grammar close is actually one of the easiest sections in your paper 2 exam, simply because they already give you all the helping words at the top, right? And then you just have to pick the correct one. Grammar-wise, shouldn't be too difficult. The vocabulary close will be tougher because sometimes you don't know what the words mean. But for grammar close, normally they'll give you words like these, right? These are basically all pronouns. So you definitely know how to use pronouns, right? Not too difficult. But I would like to have Jing Yang's answers, okay, for these questions. So question number 1, okay, so let's have a look. In my family, every one of us has our little habits. Father likes to read the newspaper in the morning. Every morning, blank will bring the newspaper into the living room. So Jing Yang, what's your answer for question 1 over here? Should be quite straightforward. What's the answer for question 1? Yes, Jing Yang, I can see you now. Fantastic. Okay. Do give me your answer in the chat group. And as for the rest of you, you got it correct already. So that's fine. What's happening with Jing Yang? Hello, Jing Yang, are you there? What's happening? I don't know what he's doing, but you know what? Let's just go ahead. Let's not wait up for him. So all of you are correct over here. You said basically the answer is he, right? So the answer is A over here. He. Oops. Simply because he will refer to father. Okay, father. So he will bring the newspaper into the living room. After Reading the newspaper, father will leave it on the sofa before having his breakfast. Blank brother will pick up the newspaper and scan through the sports pages for news of his favorite teams. So here we are looking at the word my. Okay, so my will be C. So my, or capital M, sorry, beginning of a sentence. My brother will pick up the newspaper and scan through the sports pages for news of his favorite teams. My sister will always tell my brother to hurry as what wants to do the crossword. So over here, Zoe got number 3 wrong. Zoe, can you give me the answer for number 3 again? But the rest of you got it right, yeah? Yes, that's right. The answer, C? We already used C for question number 2, Zoe. We're looking at question 3. Question 3. Yes, the answer is D. I'm not sure why you put F online. The answer is D. She. All right, we definitely know it's she because number 1, it's once over here, right? There's an S behind. So it needs to be singular. So she wants. And this she actually refers to the author's sister. My sister. Okay, so the answer for that is definitely she. Let's cancel that. The answer is D for this. My mother will curl up on the couch and drink what cup of coffee? So for this one, everyone got it right. The answer is her cup of coffee. Her cup of coffee. Okay, this is how we spend. Last one here. I think everyone got this right as well. Our mornings, right? So the answer here is G, our mornings. Okay, pretty straightforward, not too difficult. So everyone gets 5 points by default. Good. Except for Jingyang, who hasn't given me any answers yet. Okay, so everyone gets 5 points. Okay, moving on. Okay, we have vocabulary cloze. And for vocabulary cloze, I see that you guys have actually given me some answers too. Not everyone's correct, so I might ask for some answers from the rest of you as well. Audio can't hear. Oh my goodness. Jingyang can't hear me with the audio. Let's see. You know what? I will start the caption. Then you can see what I'm talking about. Captions, show captions, English. Okay, testing. Jingyang, can you see some captions on the board in Zoom? So now there's supposed to be captions appearing at the bottom of your screen. Can you raise your hand to let me know if you see it? Everyone? Okay, Zoe sees the captions. Grace, can you see the captions? No? Franson, no captions? Jingyang, can you see the captions? Let's see. Okay, you know what? To see the captions, you need to update your Zoom. Okay. Let me just talk to Jingyang very quickly. Oh, Zoe can see it now. Very good. Okay. So Jingyang can hear me now. Okay, that's good. Okay, let's continue. Anyway, you have to fill in the blanks here with the most appropriate word. Vocabulary cloze. They're supposed to give you some options though. Why aren't there any options? There we go. Okay, so all animals communicate in one way or another. Dogs bark and wag their tails, while birds sing and tap their beaks. Some amazing animals like dolphins and whales use sound to communicate. They also use sounds to what things in the dark? For this one, Grace got it wrong. Please give me the answer again, Grace, on the chat group. And Jingyang, give me the answer for number 6 over here as well, please, in the chat group. What do you think the better answer here is? Very good. Grace, you are correct. And Jingyang, unfortunately, you are wrong. So they also use sounds to locate things in the dark, right? So the answer here is C, locate. Okay, locate things in the dark. They call it echolocation. All right, echolocation. I will show you a video about it later. All right, and it's not just dolphins and whales. Other animals like bats use echolocation as well to find things in the dark. Next. Jingyang, please don't spam in the chat. Dolphins use tissue vibrations in their nasal cavities to produce the whistle sounds to talk to each other. Each dolphin has its own what whistle, just like a special name each person has. So we've already used locate. We've already used locate. What word should we have for number 7? For this one, Zoe got it wrong. Give me the answer. And then for Jingyang, please give me your answer for this one as well. Yes, I can see your tissue, Jingyang. Okay, Zoe has given me the correct answer. How about you, Jingyang? What's your answer for number 7? Each dolphin has its own what? Yes, the both of you are correct. All right, the answer is E. Each dolphin has its own signature, right? Something that others can't copy, right? Something unique to you. It's signature. All right, whistle. No, Franson, you got it correct. Don't worry. Just like a special name each person has. Dolphins use, so let me just delete signature. Dolphins use their whistles to call out to each other or to what for help. So for this one, Franson got it wrong. Franson, please give me the answer for question 8. And Jingyang as well, please. Answer for question 8. Okay, so Jingyang got it correct. Franson got it wrong. Still, unfortunately. Franson, you also gave me G online, right? So you need to give me another answer apart from the wrong answer you gave me online. Okay, so for this one, Jingyang gets the mark. Franson doesn't, unfortunately. The answer actually is signal, not signify. The answer is signal. All right, so they need to signal for help. So the answer is F. Okay, signal for help. Next, whales also use sound to communicate. Like dolphins, they whistle and sometimes also sing. Scientific what shows that whale songs can travel thousands of miles across oceans. The only person who needs to give me an answer for this is Jingyang. Jingyang, what's your answer for number 9? Jingyang can't type it out. Okay. Very good. Jingyang is showing me the letter D, so he's correct. All right, the answer is research. Okay, scientific research shows that whale songs can travel thousands of miles. Okay, moving on. We have number 10. The what of the ocean are very dark. So we have used research, we have used